Morant with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Outside Morant. And they'll get another chance. Brooks outside. Offline with a three. The Hawks have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Moran against Young. To the inside. Capella, the pass to Young. Here's Bogdanovich.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Moran against Collins. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Brooks from outside. Carries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dylan Brooks, he fits that bill.
Young finds Collins. Young against Morant. Here's Capella. Off target from the wing. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 14-6 run. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Young against Morant. Outside for Brooks. 5 on the clock. Jackson, pass to Morant. Puts it up. Atlanta with the rebound.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Fires from the wing. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. A little mid-range shot is up. And there it is for him. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period. And he continues to stay aggressive.
Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Young. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Ooh, and Adams strong finish.
They've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Atlanta calls timeout.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Down low. Capella. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Steven Adams. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Well, they're having a lot of success from mid-range in the first half. Always nice to have that jumper to fall back on.
Also, their aggressiveness in the first half tonight has allowed them to score more than a few points off penetration.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Grizzlies, and the slam dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Brooks finds Morant. Here's Anderson. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Bogdanovich. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's the second.
That one on Anderson. You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Bain, he's checked in for Anderson. Outside for Moran. to Adams. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
To the wing, right side. Here's Collins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 5. Here's Tillman. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A player who's aware of everything around. Man break open and hits him.
Bogdanovich against Brooks. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He misses the free throw.
And missed free throws have been a problem for them early.
And he sinks the second. And here's Morant. 17 points in the game. Wow! Crazy good!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
With the drive. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks, right side. Here's Morant. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 10. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Here's Wright. So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant and Brooks, the backcourt. Jackson out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Bane in at the 3. Well, the Grizzlies shooting a fantastic 57%. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Morant against Wright. Here's Capella from outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Outside Hunter. Tries yet again. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative.
And he drops the first. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Now here's Brooks. Back to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Morant, hounded by Wright. Morant, no good. The Hawks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And here's Hunter from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. On the wing, Brooks. Defended by Bogdanovich. Here's Jackson. Pass to Tillman. Outside, Anderson. On the wing, Brooks. There's the triple. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Hunter, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all 3 levels.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Now here's Morant. He's got 21. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. 4-3. And it's blocked by Collins. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Bogdanovich has got 6.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Brooks against Bogdanovich. Brooks, the pass to Anderson. Here's Tillman, pounded by Wright. Outside Morant. And again, Memphis no good. For Atlanta, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Wright against Anderson. Here's Capella. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Brooks with it. Picked up by Collins. Pass to Jackson. Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Bogdanovich from long range. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Morant with it. Pounded by Wright. Oh, they need this. Here's Jackson. Outside Morant. From the arc. Drains the triple. Morant's got 24.
Morant, such a quick thinker. He doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot.
Wright with the ball. He's against Tillman. It's deflected. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Jackson gets the bucket.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And the Hawks with possession here. After the basket by Memphis. Here's Wright. Here's Bogdanovich. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Take 2 free throws now.
Even though he spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Bogdanovich goes 6'6", 220. He's a threat inside.
So for the Hawks, Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Trae Young in for Wright. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Bledsoe comes in for Jackson. Morant into the lane. And that one drops for him. Morant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And the Hawks call time here.
You know, one of the things that makes Ja Morant so special is his ability to drive and finish with either hand. A natural righty, but he actually prefers going left.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Tillman's checked in for Anderson. Bain comes in for Bledsoe. And it's Jones in for Morant. Now here's Young. He's got 6. Here's Jang. Deflected. And he gets it back. Goes up again. Hunter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
DeAndre Hunter, over 3 years at Virginia, was a very mature player, and he left with a championship under his belt.
The first free throw is good. And Smitty, you look at Ja Morant's numbers. He's even better finishing with his left hand.
It's special because around the rim, you don't know whether he's going to finish with his right or left. He makes it look so easy. Also passing, he can throw lobs and make hook passes with either hand. As a floor general, that's a tremendous asset.
Three-pointer, Brooks. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. To the inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And you see the soft hands for the catch. Then Collins with the smooth finish.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Count that one.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Hunter against Brooks. On the wing, Bain. Pass to Clark. Shot is up. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for two more. It's tipped. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Herter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Wright subbed in for Young.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's your fourth personal foul. Team 6. At the line for your Hawks, Kevin Herter.
And the first one at the line is good.
With size in the backcourt, it's such an advantage. Kevin Herter is 6'6" with a long frame.
Memphis leading. Outside Jones. Pass to Bain. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Atlanta on D. Brooks finds Clark. Here's Tillman. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. On the wing, Bain. Pass to Brooks. Pulls up. Bain, no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Timeout called. Memphis. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Capella, he's checked in for Jang. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Herter. And it's Trey Young in for Wright. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Now here's Brooks. Herter defending. Out to the right wing. Right outside. Outside for Gallinari. Pass to Reddish. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Melton. Got a piece of it. Oh, Brooks with the steal. They're running. Moving it up. Back to Tillman. Brooks with it. Now Wright defending. Melton outside. Inside. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
Here's Wright. Drives to the hoop. Got a hand on it. Up top, Brooks. He's got 10. And now the Hawks on the break. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Just finding ways to score. Herter can do it in the half court or in transition.
Melton outside. Pass to Brooks. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Here's Wright. Takes it inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Reddish. And it's all from three-point range. Memphis has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. To the paint. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Melton. The 3 is up. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Herter, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Keeping that dribble alive, Herter does a good job of picking his way through the defense.
Inside. Anderson passes to Brooks. Back to Anderson. Pass to Melton. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Anderson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Shoots. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of them.
And Reddish, here we go.
Cam Reddish gets low to the ground, has serious moves off the handle, and then the exclamation point.
Melton passes to Anderson. Back to Melton. To the left side wing. Brooks outside. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He ended up with 26 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. Kenny. And that does it for our halftime show. We now...
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Young from long range. Brooks with the rebound.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
high offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
High post Young. Adams is there. To the middle. Here's Collins. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Moran. About a minute played here in the second half. And again, it's Memphis with a three. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back. They have no answer defensively inside.
Moran against Young. Outside Moran. Pass to Williams. From downtown. Rebound Atlanta.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's Bogdanovich. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And it's Moran off the drive. Corner shot. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
You know, well, growing up in a basketball family, John Moran's father and mother both hooped. His dad even played some pro ball. And when John was old enough, T trained him to follow in his footsteps.
And the training sessions with Ja and his father T became the stuff of legends. Smitty, out on that concrete court they built in the backyard.
Ooh, I can imagine that hot South Carolina sun beating down on you, jumping on big tires to get his bounce. His dad never took it easy on him. He wanted to prepare him for the fire of competition.
Outside Moran. It's Williams, high post. He's against Capella. Outside Moran. Back to Adams. Shoots over Young. That one a little long. The Hawks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Moran. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Young, the pass to Capella. No good on the shot. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Morant with it, picked up by Collins. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Basket's good.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Moran against Young. Outside Moran. On the wing, Brooks for 3. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Collins against Moran. Back to Anderson. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Anderson. Morant's got 41.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, Grant, a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
Brooks, right side. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Misses the three. And for the Hawks, they're shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Memphis. They're on an 18-6 run. Brooks finds Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. Bain, he's checked in for Brooks.
Grizzly substitution. Desmond Bain.
Out to the wing. Pass to Bain. From deep, Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Well, the Hawks shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Bogdanovich into the lane, and the shot goes in. Bogdanovich has got 14 points.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 seconds.
Outside Bogdanovich. Left side Young. Oh, stolen by Morant.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Five to shoot. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams finds Jackson. Anderson for three. He drops it from range. Anderson's got his third basket on the night right there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Outside for Morant. Launches it. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Young against Adams. Capella. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Young against Morant. Young, the pass to Collins. No good there. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Memphis shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
The Hawks shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Bogdanovich into the lane, and it's Bain with the rebound. Capella banked it in off the glass. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Hey, give them credit also for the number of layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the bucket.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Here's Young. 10 points for him. Pass to Gallinari. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the night.
With the big, strong frame of Gallinari, he's able to take contact and deliver the goods.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Anderson against Hunter.
Just a little too aggressive. His fifth foul of the night. Expect him to go right at him to try to pick up number 6. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark is checked in for Adams. Brooks comes in for Bain. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Jones' shot is good.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Steve Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
B.A. only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Jones' shot is good.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
.59 seconds left in the third quarter here. Hunter on the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Hunter's got 13.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Outside Hunter. And here's Young. The three ball. Clark grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Jones. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Kicks it out to Clark. Just 4 to shoot. Count the basket.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Young. Here's Brooks. 16 points for him. Beyond the arc. And he can't get that one. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Grizzlies running away with it. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Anderson and Jackson Jr., your small and power forwards. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Clark in at center.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Hunter finds Young. Back to Hunter. It's blocked. And they're able to recover. They get it back, and another shot. Yep, that one goes.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Here's Brooks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Hunter on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Back to Brooks. Launches a three. Kicks it out to Jackson. Bledsoe for three. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
3 points.
Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Up top, Bledsoe, guarded by Young. Anderson against Hunter. Anderson passes to Jackson. 3 on the clock. Bledsoe for 3. Jackson finds Bledsoe. Down low. Here's Anderson. And a nice finish on the layup.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. That one goes in.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. They get the rebound. Jackson, the pass to Bledsoe. Here's Jackson. Brooks outside. Back to Anderson. The 3 is up. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Young. That shot is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Pass to Brooks. There's the drive. Anderson. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Anderson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Great position on the boards there. Kyle, such a smart player. And then you have to love the finish.
Over to the wing. 18 feet out. And he sinks that one. Hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Pass to Gallinari. Takes the 3. Doesn't go for him. Memphis has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Anderson. That 3's off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Gallinari's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Fires the 3. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. On the wing, Bledsoe shoots over Young. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 9 rebounds now.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
The kick out to Young. Here's Gallinari. Second chance effort. No luck on that one. Good D by Clark. Well, Memphis shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. Atlanta making some changes here. Capella comes in for Gallinari. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Herter. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Good. Bogdanovich has got 21. The Grizzlies shooting 55% for the game so far. From deep, Melton gets the 3 to fall.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Well, the Hawks shooting about 41%. Here's Young, plenty of space. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Pass to Bane, puts up a 3. hits a three-pointer.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Here's Bogdanovic. Another shot, driving in. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Tillman.
Close the hood, grab the keys, baby, who you tryna please? Push the pedal, spin the wheels, I know how to make you feel, Baby, I ain't playing games, just shut the door and pump the brakes. Close the hood, grab the keys, baby, who you tryna please? Push the pedal, spin the wheels, I know how to make you feel, Baby, I ain't playing games, just shut the door and pump the brakes.
Two-K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Nets taking on the Heat. For the Brooklyn Nets, every game presents an... Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the three. And for Miami, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the four. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And it's Lowry penetrating. Good.
Well, this is the go-to play for Kyle Lowry. The pick and roll, he has got it down.
Harden outside. To the middle. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Adebayo. Pass to Butler and stolen by Irving. Here's Griffin and finished off by Griffin.
Boy, defensively, Kyrie Irving has gotten better and better. Nice anticipation there.
Lowry can't get it to go. And it's Harris with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Butler with the steal. Drives to the hoop. Passes it to Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Down low. Here's Bogdanovic.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. KD finds Griffin. Harden outside. On the wing, Harris. Lowry against Harden. Just 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Heat.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wow, what an easy look Kyle Lowry creates for his teammates. One of the best setup men in the entire league.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Harden outside. Lets it go from deep. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Now the pass to Harden. Over Lowry. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Brown is checked in for Blake Griffin. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Harden against Adebayo. Here's Brown. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And it's Butler missing. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game.
I think Kevin Durant has proven he's all about winning. He's going to do whatever it takes. This guy is a gamer. He can meet the biggest moments, and he's willing to grind. I just love watching this guy go.
Irving against Robinson. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
To the paint. Here's KD. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, Kevin Durant near impossible to guard in the pick and roll. In that instance, the quick cut off the screen, so pretty.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here is Harden. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're just so smooth. Kyrie Irving identifying the opening and then letting it rip.
On the wing, Brown. Back to Irving. Over Robinson. Misses off the right iron.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And slam dunk by Butler.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
To the inside, Brown. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well.
Here's Butler. Here's Tucker. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They get a hand on it. Here is Durant. Pulls it from 20. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami leading by 8. Lowry passes to Tucker. Heat moving the ball around. Butler against KD. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Butler missing.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Harris finds Brown. Back to Harris. Harden outside. To the paint. Crafty move. KD's shot is off.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Robinson on the wing. drills the three-pointer. Robinson's got 9 points.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Nets trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Irving missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Durant against Butler. Inside, Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Butler attacking. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Brown feeling it out a bit. In the corner, Irving with it. They get it back. Brown, good.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Down low, here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Nets trail by 13. Harden outside. Fires the 3. KD can't get it to go.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Butler against Harris. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
The Heat making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Jordan's checked in. Nets trail by 15. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami. Yeah, good job to take it right at the deal.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now here's Durant. Not a lot of room. Some solid defense from Robinson.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Nets trail by 13. Here's Durant. Jordan kicks to KD.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Six to shoot.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their score.
That one drops for him. And 12 points for Jimmy Butler.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. Their weight category, ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Harden, and there's the drive. Miami grabs the miss.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Butler dishes to Robinson. Harden against Lowry. Here's Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 14 points for Jimmy Butler.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Robinson. And stolen by Butler. And here we go. It's Butler. Takes the three. Butler can't get that one to fall. Nets trail by 17. Harris outside. Irving finds Harris. Driving in. And Adebayo sends it back. Butler feeling out of it. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting help.